Living with Flair. In today's video we're finally doing a run through of the truck. We're going to show you exactly how we've set it up to get the most out of our travels, but I'm going to pass it over to Josh now so he can go into a little bit more detail about it.
Well, like Stevie said, we've been absolutely loving driving this big girl around, and I can't wait to show you guys the whole setup. Just quickly before I do though, I think it's important to understand why we went with this particular setup. Back when we decided to pack our lives up, sell our house, travel Australia again and try and make this dream a reality, we had a bit of a vision of how we wanted to travel. We went and spoke to Jake from Concept Canopies because he did our last build on the Hilux from when we traveled last time, and yeah, we had a bit of an idea actually of a camper setup on the back of an MPS and towing a decent sized boat. But Jake had actually just started stocking the X2 caravans and showed us through one of those, and of course as soon as Stevie jumped in it, there was no talking her out of it. So yeah, we decided to go down the caravan route. I still wanted a decent sized boat, so that's how we ended up with this particular setup. We'd seen a few like it. Shout out to Elnick Adventures for the inspiration. If you guys haven't checked their channel out, definitely go check them out. They do some awesome things with setup just like this. But yeah, coming back down to this rig and why we chose the NPS, it basically came down to the payload we were going to get for the price. Let's go take a look. So we'll start inside the cab. Come and have a look in here. All of the truck build was done by Australian Adventure Vehicles, or AAV. The reason we went with them was Jake does a lot of work putting his canopies on their trucks, and he recommended them, said they do a great job. So we went and had a chat to Kim. We went into this not knowing a lot about MPS builds, so Kim was awesome in running us through everything he thought we might need for our adventures. Basically, we're guided a lot by him, so yeah, thanks so much for that, and we'll show you guys kind of what they did. We're still learning a lot of this stuff. Like I said, we're still very green. We'll keep you posted along the way on our adventures as we test this thing out on what we loved, what we didn't love, and what we definitely thought we could go without. So yeah, stay tuned. But let's take a look inside the cab here. Now, if you haven't been inside the cab of an MPS before, super spacious, super simple. It is a truck, but yeah, the space is really awesome. We've got 4 seats across the back there. We've got the 2 baby seats in there at the moment, and there's plenty of room to get in there and pop the kids in there comfortably. We did get rid of the bench seat in the front here, opted for this big center console that's got tons of storage space here, and the other upgrade also here is our Stratos suspension seats. Being over the front axle here, you can get a little bit bouncy, so these take a bit of that out for us. And if we just spin around here, AAV fit this tire pressure monitoring system. Monitors your tire pressures and your temperatures, which is good to keep an eye on. And we've got our fuel and water gauge along with our destination RV caravan camera at the back there. In terms of storage in here, other than our center console, we've got these massive hatches up the top here on both sides, and we've added a few of these navigator gear storage buddies as well to give the kids room to pop toys and whatnot. As you can see, they still end up on the seat. That's basically it inside the cab. Super simple, but suits us perfect. We're going to start at the front, work our way to the back. So the upgrades we've done at the front here, we've got all of the AAV bar work, all in black, looks pretty mean, and just laced in with the AAV orange. It's pretty cool. Steady spotties and light bar. Down here we've got our 20,000 pound Sherpa winch. We got one of these on the back as well, which we'll show you when we get there. And then underneath, AAV do a great job at protection. They've got all your underbody protection, rust proofing done, everything like that under there. So we'll show you a quick look. As we work our way down the side, we went with the AAV wheel combo of the Federal Explorers. They look mean, and we'll see how they go. Keep coming down. We've got our battery set up under here. I'll just show you quickly. So we've got isolator switch for the boat winch up on the roof, and then back here we've got isolator switches for front and back winch. Up in under here as well, in the subframe, we've added extra water storage and fuel storage. We've got an extra 150 litres of fuel in there and about 300 litres of water storage. But yeah, plenty of fuel and water for those big long off-grid trips. And coming around to the back here, we've got the AAV tow bar and our other Sherpa winch. Alright, so as you can see, a bit of a change of scenery. The weather got the better of us the other day and we lost light. And yeah, it was time to get the kids off the bed, so we're back at it. Now I'm going to get into the stuff that we do have a little bit of experience with, and that is our canopy setup. Obviously we went with a concept canopy again because they did such a great job on our last Hilux, and yeah, we absolutely loved it. There's a few cool features in here I can't wait to show you guys. So yeah, let's go take a look. Okay, this is our kitchen side setup. Nice, clean, simple layout, just the way we like it. Very similar to what we actually had in the Hilux. Just a few little tweaks, which we'll show you in a sec. First off, I'm going to chat about the tower of power here. Concept Canopies like to do all of their electric stuff in this slimline tower, and it fits perfectly, usually in between the Bushman's fridge and their slide out kitchen. Creates a perfect little bit of spacing in between the two, as you'll see in a sec when I open the kitchen up. In here we've gone with the Red Arc Red Vision system again. Just super easy to use and we're used to it. Super easy to control all of our lights, fridges and electrics. Powering this canopy system, we've got 300 amp hour lithium battery, and helping charge that we've got 600 watts of solar panels up on the roof of the truck. All right, let's take a look at this kitchen. We love the Concept Canopies kitchens. It's actually one of the main reasons we chose to go with Concept Canopies in the first place. A few little upgrades now, which is super cool. But yeah, this thing's wicked. Let's open her up and take a look. So as you can see, plenty of bench space here. Drops down to a pretty workable height, which is very necessary considering the height of the truck. Tons of storage space, so we can leave heaps of gear in here. As you can see, we actually haven't had a chance to pack it yet, but super keen to load this up and take it off grid and see what it can do. One thing that we didn't have on our last kitchen is this new little upgrade here, which is super cool. Induction cooktop. We've used this a couple times now and yeah, super handy. Kitchen looks unreal. Super happy with this thing. Also, I forgot to say, in our tower of power here, we've got a 3000 watt inverter that we can charge up all of our 240 watt appliances there. And then as you can see here, we've gone the Bushman 130 litre upright fridge again. Still yet to fill that one up, but yeah, we absolutely loved it last time, so had to go with that one again. And only other thing in here is just a massive slide out drawer. Yeah, tons of storage in here. We'll keep all our pots, pans, all that type of thing in there. Okay, that's it for our kitchen side of the canopy. Just quickly, these slide out kitchens, the only way you used to be able to get them was to have a concept canopy, but Jake has seen the demand for them, and you can actually buy these by themselves and retrofit them to your canopy. So if you're interested, go and check out the Concept Canopies website. Yeah, they're an awesome bit of kit. All right, let's go check out the other side of the canopy. Let's take a look what we've done on this side. As you can see, nice basic layout on this side, and the reason for that is we need plenty of storage space in here. Prams, surfboards, all the kids stuff. We wanted a nice big open area for that. We do have one big slide out drawer that is filled with important stuff.
Your fishing gear.
Fishing gear. Yeah, as you'll see soon, you can never have enough room for fishing gear. We're still working out where we're actually going to put everything, just changing around as we go and seeing what works best. This Evercool 40 litre slide out fridge freezer. We wanted a bit extra freezer space, so we run this thing as a freezer. Very handy to have, especially when we load up on the fillets. Little charging station up here, so this is where we plug in GoPros, drone, all that type of stuff to charge. And under there's another big storage box where we can store all our camera equipment. That's it for our main canopy. We've got another little canopy on the back there. Yeah, something pretty cool, so let's go take a look. Somewhere for the dogs to travel with us, and we wanted them to travel in style and comfort as well. So yeah, in here we've got a nice big dog box for them, runs all the way through, fits both of their beds in there, which is awesome. And there's also a couple of sneaky little features in here. For one, they've got a little slide out table, bit of bench space for it. No, this is actually a slide for the kids. Hey, as you can imagine, trying to get two 25-kilo dogs up into this dog box would be a bit of a pain. Maui could probably jump up in there, but very small target for him. So the way this works, Maui, come on. Straight up and in, easy as that. Saves their backs, especially jumping out, it's quite high. So yeah, and they absolutely love it in there. Sleep in there most of the time. It's got a good through breeze as well, and most of the time it's shaded from the boat. Fully insulated, carpeted. What else could you want in the home, hey? One other handy little feature in here, up on the roof, we've got these hatches, one either side. So if we ever want to fully enclose this, just slides in there, locked on, and you got a hatch. So super quick and easy to put on, hides out of the way. And yeah, if we ever want to go away without dogs and use that space for more storage, fully encloses that. So the other thing we left Concept Canopies in charge of was getting our boat up and down onto the roof, which they did an awesome job at. Yeah, it took a bit of figuring out. It's the first time they've done anything like that. I'm not going to go through the entire process, but basically we've got ramps that come down either side here and a winch up on the top, and yeah, we just winch her up. There we go, boat's all down. As you can see, it takes a little bit of setting up and getting down, just setting up the ramps and that, but it's not too bad, kind of about 20 minutes, so yeah, pretty good really. And when we get it down, we're obviously going to be parking up somewhere for, you know, a week or so, and making sure we get good use out of the boat. Yeah, that's the process. And then obviously you get it back up the exact same in reverse. We just got the winch up there and pulls it straight up. Only other thing we would do is the drawbar, so that's just inside the boat, 5 bolts, and yeah, we got the drawbar on there. Keen to hear what you guys think. If you have any suggestions of how we can streamline this process or how you would do it differently, drop them in the comments. Yeah, always happy to hear new ideas. One other little benefit to how it has set it out as well is we've got a bit of tray space on the back there in the middle, which is pretty handy just to throw things in. But we've also got these massive big storage boxes here. So yeah, tons of storage space. This side I've got all my tools. And the other side is the fun stuff. If we go have a quick look. So on this side we've almost got enough room for all my tackle and fishing gear. Pretty stoked with how it's all turned out. We're slowly getting used to using everything, figuring out where we want to put everything, and can't wait to keep taking it on crazy adventures. Like I've already said, we're still pretty green to this truck and van life, so if you do have any questions, please pop them in the comments. We'll do our best to answer them. Hope you guys enjoy the full walkthrough of our new adventure vehicle. Again, we have to give another massive thanks to Concept Canopies and Australian Adventure Vehicles for all their help along the way. If you guys want to show your support to us on our travels, subscribing to the channel would be a great way to do that. And if you're still hanging around, Stevie's going to have a quick chat to you as well about another way you can support us.
For those who don't already know, I have an online personal training business, Flair Health and Fitness, and I'm super passionate about empowering people to become the best versions of themselves physically and mentally through my personalized online coaching and my brand new 8-week programs, the Fitness Collection. The Fitness Collection has 6 brand new programs to choose from, 3 gym programs and 3 home/travel on the road programs, and there is something for everyone. I've trained hundreds of clients over the years, and as you can see, we've had some incredible results. So if you want to better yourself physically and mentally, please head over to our website and check out our online coaching and our brand new The Fitness Collection. We'll leave the link in the description. Come and train with me. Let's get fit and healthy together. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.